back. Thanks for coming in. In this next topic, hardware 4.0 has been pretty elusive with the Model 3. So we know at this point that hardware 4 is on the Model Y and is pretty much delivering it within a certain capacity. But with the Model 3, it really hasn't shown up at all. But it seems like hardware 4 will be coming to the Model 3 with a bunch of upcoming features. So we'll jump into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us take a look at this. So shout out to Tesla Scope earlier on Twitter. They posted this that we're excited to present in an informational thread about the upcoming Tesla Model 3 Highland refresh. And so the TLDR here is that with the new Highland refresh, it's going to be it's going to have a steer-by-wire yoke. And so if you don't know what that is, that basically means that it's a much more aggressive turning radius. So you don't have to keep looping around like this with the yoke, because that's kind of the one drawbacks with the yoke steering wheel. In tight spaces within parking lots, it does get kind of annoying, but the yoke on the highway is actually super, super comfortable at the end of the day. Some other additions include matrix LED, maybe hopefully that's taillights on all trims, a redesigned RGB LED ambient light, and a more modern feel for all consumers. It seems like from this Tesla Scope post that the Tesla Model 3 or Highland refresh is going to be very updated to kind of like how the Model S and the X refresh is actually happening. And on top of that, a Model S and X refresh of some sort is also tentatively happening later this year as well. But this is probably a change with the new model year, because 2024 model year Teslas are going to be coming very, very soon. And traditionally in the past, that has happened around like the October-ish range at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. It seems like there's a bunch of other things that, like even like showing a reverse R symbol in the rear view mirror or the rear mirrors when you're actually in reverse. There's a bunch of other functionalities and technology enhancements. So now it is starting to come out that there's going to be more different things that are coming out with the new Tesla Model 3, which is pretty exciting. But here's a great list that goes through all the different things that we know so far. So the first thing is an upgraded speaker system with minor improvements inspired by the newest Model S and Model X. And actually shout out to Tesla North for itemizing and putting together this list for us. The second one is a potential inclusion of a slimmer iteration of the Model Y HEPA filter, although it's not confirmed in the final release. And this is cool because Model Y has HEPA filter. Model S and X also has a nice filtration system as well. So bring it to the Model 3, which is probably one of the oldest vehicles on the lineup right now in terms of redesign and things like that, is definitely a very nice feature to bring into it. We've already covered this matrix LEDs and also interior RGB red, green, blue ambient lights, which is pretty nice because a lot of the other manufacturers out there, Mercedes, BMW, they're all stepping it up in their game with their interior features on the top of it. No significant changes expected for the exterior lights, maybe not matrix LEDs, or maybe not like the tail lights or anything like that. Seat changes aimed at improving ride comfort and reducing vibrations experienced in the prior generations. So we did see, or at least we think we saw, a leaked photo or a leaked video of the new seats with the air coming through the seats with a perforated letter. So that should be interesting to see if that actually comes out. A modern redesigned interior that resembles the newest Model S and Model X. And that makes sense because they'll probably want to streamline all the different models so that they function the same, so that they can use a lot of the same type of technology and things like that. The last two are increased use of recycled materials, and of course, and finally, the inclusion of hardware 4 and new cameras. That makes sense because it's currently on the Model Y, it's currently on the Model S and the Model X, and the last thing it needs to come out to is the Model 3. And you know, Tesla has been doing funky stuff with Model 3 inventory in the past few days, right? We went from literally probably like 1,000 brand new Tesla Model 3s on the website now to down to just only 152. So not sure if Tesla's hiding them, if they're looking to sell them to fleet, or they're just showing lower numbers orders in anticipation of the new Model 3 Highland that some people think it's coming out next month. Some people think it's coming out Q3 or Q4, but I guess all we can do is just wait and see. So let me know when you think the Model 3 Highland refresh is coming out, and or if you just bought a Model 3 or placed an order, if it's announced on July 1st that a Model 3 refresh is coming out, will you try and stall or push off your order till then? But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me. So definitely check it out if you're interested.